Let's see if these stalkers are going to take down the Viking. No, not really. That tank is shelling away at them, and I am wondering if Nightend will decide to... No, an Immortal going up. This is really good, especially against the tanks. And I think Nightend is going to try... Oh, and if this tank is not sieged, it's sieging now. Let's see, he's going to get a shot off, and nope, almost. And this Stargate, I think he's just canceled this Void Ray. I don't really know what he's doing. Nightend, if he takes a look here, he should... Yeah. And we see the rally point being put over here. As you guys know, Vikings have the same movement speed as Void Ray, so it's not that big a deal. He'll get some initial shots off, and also these stalkers over here. So he brings his stalkers, very nice, to save that Void Ray. He didn't want to cancel it, so he just brought his stalkers over there in position to take care of the those Vikings, so that the Void Ray can spawn safely. And another Immortal on the way, but I'm interested what the Terran player is saying. So Infernal Preigniter again, it seems. Wow, that's interesting. I don't really know why he chooses to do this. Maybe some Helium drop in the mineral line is what I believe this is all about. Also no Helions out though, so another factory going down. I guess this is going to get a reactor over here, or probably a tech lab. So he can also make tanks if he desires, but I don't think so. I think just a reactor going to go down, or maybe he's just going to use this one off the starport. I don't think he wants to get double medevac, since he seems to be going for more mech in these games. He got a lot of tanks last game, and he's getting tanks right now. So also Helions, and I wonder if he's getting an armory. No, it's another factory. So indeed a tech lab going down. No, it's a reactor, my bad. So another reactor going down for the factory. This is gonna make double Viking or double medevac or something like that, or one of each. So 3 warp gates and a Twilight Council going down. I guess he really wants... I think he really wants the blink this time. Since he's not really using zealots. He should perhaps get the blink for all those stalkers. It's really good to snipe out tanks, to blink in melee range of tanks, take them out. The same with Vikings. And we see these Vikings moving over here. And tank, 3 Marines and an SCV. Weird dropship load. They're coming this way. And I have to say this shouldn't really do much, especially since Nightend has all these units in position. Oh, and I guess he assumed that Nightend has an expansion, but he does not. And he's putting a missile turret over here. But he's not really doing anything because Nightend doesn't have an expansion, and I'm quite surprised that Nightend decides to not get any expansion whatsoever. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen here. Yep, there we go. 4 Immortals camping this spot over here. I think he was expecting a drop that never actually came, and Nightend decides not to expand over here. I think he's doing a great choice. He's making a great choice with this because of this sledge specifically, and I think he knows that, and I don't think he wants to expose his expansion to such easy harass from the Terran player with tanks. Oh, and the blink is done indeed. There we go, he did get his blink, and wow. Boom, that Viking was one-shotted. And every time those Vikings are going to get even slightly in range of the Stalkers, we're probably going to see the Stalkers blink underneath the Vikings and take them out. Snipe them one by one, focusing fire. So, Nightend should perhaps get some... Actually, he's getting the right thing. He's getting Immortals, getting Stalkers. I don't think there's much better units he could get. I think you can maybe use a High Templar here and there, just in case the Marines decide to pop out a bunch of them. And I think Goody, yep, he's making some infantry right now. Although there's just a lot of mech, and the Immortals are really good against this. It's a good choice. And as for the Vikings, the Stalkers are the best option, I believe. That Void Ray has been around for a long time right now. Yep, and some probes are transiting over there. Yep, and gas going down over here. And whoops, these. Oh, ouch, ouch, oh, ouch, ouch. And again, no, another volley would probably kill another 4 of those probes or so. Wow, that's not too comfortable. Oh, this is bad. This is not one. I don't want to watch this. Someone turn off your screens, guys. I will tell you when it's over, because I really don't want to watch. And it's probe roasting time. In total, I think he lost about 20 probes. I'm just really really curious. Wow, 19 harvesters. This is really bad for Nightend, and Nightend knows this, I think, and he's going to try and make a push. I think he's forced to kind of make a push, and he's gonna do it. But there's so many siege tanks here in position defending, and wow, this is bad, bad, bad news. But the stalkers do blink up there, but the immortals are not in range, and they need to get up. But this, wow, the supply depot goes up. And let's see, that's good though. That's good. And whoa, but there's more freaking tanks here in the back, and they do have this spread, and I think he's gonna be able to hold this off. I'm not entirely sure. This is gonna be real close, and a bunch of these Vikings are actually quite good against stalkers, and they do decide to land, and that's that. But they are really horrible against immortals. Bunch of SCVs coming into tank while the Vikings are taking their shots off, and whoa, good decision there by Goody. Wow, really close push right now, but I do fear that wow, this is so Nightend loses again. That was a close battle, but these tanks in position, I do get Nightend. He needed to make a push. He was right. He had to. He lost all those probes. He knew that if he just keeps on going this way, he's just going to keep on going down and down and down. So another chain reaction, another domino effect in this game. Lost all those probes and kind of made him need to attack. And he did, but the Terran player had just so many sieged up tanks, and he did the right thing. I don't think Nightend could have done anything better when it comes to tackling that battle, but he blinked up his stalkers there, took out lots of tanks. But generally going against sieged up tanks at a wall and a narrow choke is really not the way to go. And maybe he thought for some mistakes and just whatever, misclick on sieges tanks accidentally. We've seen it happen in other games. But I think that Nightend should maybe next game opt for a I don't know, maybe he should try making the first move. Maybe he should try making a very aggressive push, not with Voiders or something cutesy like that. Maybe he should just go for a little bit all-in ground strategy, while the Terran player just has a he can even go for a drop. I haven't seen that many Protoss players use warp prisms to drop. I've seen them using them for warping in units, but not really for drops. And you should try because it's actually quite good, and then you can warp even more units in, which is really good. So let's see what Nightend decides to do in the next game. It's 2-0 now for Goody, and Nightend needs to make something happen if he wants to keep staying. If he wants to stay in this final. It's a best of 5. So I'll see you guys in the next game.